FloridaHSFootball.com here at the 2017 Ocala High School Football Media Day. Got Dixie County Bears in the house. Eric Reicherson, head coach, going into his first season. And we got Aaron Dawson, wide receiver, cornerback. And, guys, appreciate y'all coming by here. Welcome here.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Man, so you're taking over for Coach Wilkerson, who's been there for many years, I think. So you're kind of taking over, kind of trying to get the Bears program back into the level of contending for playoffs in state.
Yeah, I'm just trying to continue on what Coach Wilkerson's built there for the last 17 years. And, we tweaked a few things here and there that we think that's going to make us successful in the fall. I use Coach Wilkerson still a great deal for leadership and guidance and just on certain situations because sometimes I'm a rookie going at this. So I'm learning every day. I make mistakes every day, and then I just try not to make the same mistake again.
I mean, what made you compelled to take this? Considering you probably had many other opportunities for different head coaching jobs, in your coaching career, what made you compelled that Dixie County was the right place for you?
Oh, these kids have been amazing. When Brent came to me after Christmas and told me he was going to step down, and he said, "Do you want it?" I said, "Heck yeah, I want it." And I just kind of hung around with the kids. When Brent stepped down, there was a little downtime there, about 2 months. And basically, he was just getting kids in the weight room and pushing them the same way Brent did. And then when I officially got offered the job, we just kind of pushed a little harder and added a few things in the weight room in the off season, and just kind of switched some things up on offense and defense in the spring. And we want to build on that this fall.
I mean, in that case, how's it been within the weight room? And has it been? You've been good participation with?
Oh yeah, great. My seniors have done an amazing job. I expected them to make 95% of all the workouts. In previous years, they had to make 80. So they've really stepped up. And this guy next to me, he's a workhorse.
You set the bar higher, and they took it and ran with it.
They took it and ran with it, and they're fixing to find out what their locker room is about to look like here in about a day. We've redone it a little bit. I don't want to say too much because they're sitting right next to me. They've been. I
do understand. I think y'all are moving into a new campus this year, or not yet?
No, next year.
Really? I guess they got a little behind, didn't they?
Yeah, but the stadium is still going to stay there.
And that's awesome. You'll be right in the heart of town still.
Yeah, we'll still be in the heart of town. So we wanted it to look nice for them, so they could carry it on, take care of it down the road. And Dixie's going to be playing there, so we're not going to be playing at the new school. We'll be practicing over there, and then all the games for football and softball and baseball will be at the school we're in now.
We'll become the old campus, as they said. But you got Aaron Dawson here, which if there's any question about this, it's relation to Duke Dawson, his cousin, correct?
Correct.
Go ahead and bring your mic up here on the thing.
Yes.
Yeah. So I guess we'll talk about the players, but we'll start with you, Aaron, because I'm sure that again he was just talking about he's been impressed with what your ethic is. Do you kind of follow what your cousin did a little bit with the work ethic, considering that hey you try to model after that a little bit?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So when looking at it, what are your goals for this season? Trying to build upon all what you've done.
My goal this season is to keep the team together, because if you don't have the team together, team bond, it's like you have one stick and you can break it, but all together you can't break it.
Right, and that's the thing. But Coach, let's talk about some of your other crew that you brought here. Y'all made a long drive here, so let's talk about them.
Yes, I got James Smith, who's right next to Aaron here. He may not look like much, but this little kid is a ball player. We play him at fullback, quarterback, some safety, some cornerback. The thing about James is he's a competitor. He doesn't like to lose, and he's going to do everything he can to try to win and compete against guys. We were in passing league last week, and we were going against, I can't even remember the school, but they had a Florida receiver commitment. And this little rat, he's about 6'4", and he looks like a little mighty mite next to him, and he wasn't backing down from him at all. And he just does a great job for us, and he's had a great summer. I'm expecting big things out of him this fall, and I'm really proud of him. The guy next to him is Rhett Anderson. He's one of our linebackers, fullback. Rhett's been with the program ever since he's ninth grade. He's been with varsity since the sophomore year. Rhett's had the best summer he's had since I've been here. I've been here for 4 years now, going on my fifth, and we're expecting Rhett to be our anchor on defense. He's our middle linebacker, and he makes all the calls out there, and he does a great job. I'm expecting big things out of him. And the guy next to him, I know you can't see him. He's so small down there. That's David Wilby. He's he's my offensive guard, and he's also a defensive tackle for us.
One of your hug mollies.
Yeah. He's David's done a great job. David's really matured. His freshman, sophomore year, I was kind of worried about him. I thought he was going to slip through the cracks, and he didn't. He really pushed. He's been an amazing weight room guy. He's the strongest guy we got on our team. You know, he's a 380 bench guy, 600 squat guy. I mean, he does it. He gets it done in there. Everybody I talked to, I said I call him Big Sexy because he comes in with the shirt off and he's looking all hot. And I had my fiance at practice the other day, and I said, "Wait till Wilby walks in." As soon as he walked in, I said he didn't have a shirt on. I said, "I tried to tell you. I tried to tell you."
Yeah. But man, it sounds like you got some good quality players.
Yeah.
But Coach, I know this is one thing. I know you think. What were your initial thoughts when the state association was announced that they were going to transition the playoff system to a point system, and they had the districts are pretty much gone, but. But I think there's a little bit of light that you're going to be in the Swanee Valley Conference with the reformed Swanee Valley Conference.
Yeah, before Brent resigned, he him and all the coaches got together and designed the Swanee Conference. And scheduling has always been a problem in Dixie. We last year we had 8 games. The previous 3 years we had 9 games. We couldn't get 10 games. It was tough to find a 10th game. We could not find it. And so now they've created this conference, and they're all good teams. So you're all playing each other. So that got 7 games. So we had to go out and get 3 more. And our schedule's not easy. And I've been preaching to these kids, each week we got to stay healthy. That's why I've been pushing them so hard in the weight room to try to stay healthy because our open week isn't until week 11. So we got to –
You're playing 10 straight games.
11 if you count the kickoff classic. So it's going to be rough, and as a coach, I got to be smart and make sure that we try to stay healthy and not overdo it in practice and making sure they have the, right things that getting ready for the game that week. And so it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But every school in 1A is like this. Every school. It's not like we're the only one with tough schedules. I mean, Union's got tough schedules. Madison got tough schedules. Wilson got tough schedules.
Half the 1A teams have at least got a tough schedule of some sort.
Every one of them does. So we can't cry. We just got to get ready for the next week game and take it one at a time.
Y'all are going to be in Region 3, I think, in Class 1A.
Correct.
Correct. And that's going to be a pretty competitive region right there to get in the playoffs right there, and that's the thing. But I guess hey, y'all worked there, and you got your first 10-game schedule in a while. So
yes.
That's impressive right there. So
yeah.
Well, I wish the Bears the best of luck this season. Best of luck for Dixie County. Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thank
Aaron,
you, Josh. We appreciate everything.
Thank you very much.
All right.